The flowers blooming in your lungs were beautiful until they started to kill you. But you weren't the only one hiding a deadly secret in your sink. You've been coughing up flower petals for 3 weeks now. Red and orange blooms, vibrant as explosion, and solid as stone, scatter across your bathroom sink every morning. You've learned to muffle the sound with your fist to hide the evidence before anyone notices. Hanaki disease, the doctors called it, unrequited love made manifest. The cruel irony, you're dying for two people. I don't get what you see in that spiky-haired gremlin. Kirishima laughs, walking beside you toward the dorms. His gem bag slung over his shoulder. That easy smile on his face. It makes your chest ache in many ways that have nothing to do with the flowers growing there. You force a grin, even as your throat tickles. Bakugo's not that bad. He's got his good qualities. Name one. Well, he's passionate, dedicated. He pushes himself harder than anyone I know. And he listens to me, really listens to me, even when he pretends not to care. Kirishima's expression softened into something unreadable. You've really got it down bad for him, huh? If only he knew the half of it. Later that evening, you find yourself in Bakugo's room, sprawled across his floor, while he sits at his desk pretending to study. He's actually listening to you ramble about your day. You know because he grunts at appropriate intervals. Kirishima was so cool during training today. You say, pulling your knees to your chest. Did you see that new move that he pulled? The way he hardened his arms mid-spin was incredible. It was sloppy. His left side was completely exposed. You're so critical. You tease, but your smile is genuine. This is your safe space, Bakugo's room, where you can talk about Kirishima without the subject of your affection right there, watching you with those earnest, ruby eyes. Bakugo spins his chair around to face you. So what? You're going to tell Shitty Hair how you feel? Or are you planning to pine like an idiot forever? A petal catches in your throat. You swallow it down, copper taste flooding your mouth. I can't. It would ruin everything. Ruin what? That guy's crazy about. He cuts himself off, scowling. Whatever, your funeral. You wish you wouldn't phrase it like that. The flowers were getting much worse. You're coughing up whole blooms now. Coral-colored petals that were mixed with crimson edges. They're beautiful and terrible, each one a reminder of what you can't have. You've stopped eating lunch in the cafeteria, too afraid you'll choke on stems and petals in front of everyone. What you don't know is that Bakugo has started finding orange petals in his bathroom, and Kirishima has been coughing up red ones. Bakugo discovers Kirishima's secret by accident. He's heading back from an extra training session when he hears coughing from the common room bathroom. Violent, painful, coughing that sounds like someone's dying. Hey, you better not be puking on the floor, He stops dead when he sees Kirishima bent over the sink, crimson petals falling from his lips, like blood. Their eyes meet in the mirror. It's not what it looks like, Kirishima says hoarsely. Hanahaki. Bakugo's voice is flat, cold. Who? Kirishima's laugh is broken. Doesn't matter. They're in love with you anyway. The words hit Bakugo like a flashbang. The heck are you talking about? Come on, man. They talk about you constantly. How amazing you are. How passionate and dedicated. Kirishima wipes his mouth with the back of his hand. It's fine. I'm happy for you guys, really. Bakugo's mind races. You talk to Kirishima about him, but you're always in his room talking about Kirishima. Unless... You absolute moron. They talk to me about you. Kirishima's eyes widen. What? But Bakugo's already moving, because certain pieces are clicking into place. The way you've been avoiding meals, how you've stopped hanging out, in groups. That day last week, when he saw you rush to the bathroom, with your hand over your mouth. He finds orange petals in the trash, the ones he's been finding for days. They find you on the roof. You're sitting with your back against the wall, a small pile of red and orange petals beside you, watching the sunset with tears streaming down your face. You don't hear them approach until Bakugo's shadow falls over you. You didn't think to mention that you were dying. His voice shakes with something that might be anger or might be fear. You look up to find both of them standing there. Bakugo furious and terrified, and Kirishima with tears in his eyes. Well, how did you know? Doesn't matter. Why didn't you tell us? Kirishima drops to his knees beside you. What would I say? Hey, I'm in love with both of my best friends, who definitely don't feel the same way for me. You cough, and more petals scatter. I didn't want to ruin what we had. Both. You said both of us. You close your eyes. I'm sorry. I know it's selfish and confusing. You idiot. Bakugo says, and then he's sitting on your other side, pressing something into your palm. Orange petals. These are mine. Your breath catches. And here. Kirishima's voice is soft as he shows you, his hand full of crimson blooms. We both thought you were in love with the other person. The world tilts sideways. Well, that's because I didn't want you both to know. I've been crazy about you for months. Kirishima admits. But you were always talking about Bakugo, and I thought. And this idiot wouldn't shut up about you, to me. Bakugo interrupts roughly. Figured you two were perfect for each other or some shit. You look between them. These two incredible people who somehow, impossibly, love you back. I don't know how this works. I can't choose between you. That's great, because we're not making you. Kirishima takes your hand, and then makes you hold Bakugo's. We'll figure it out, together, all three of us. This is insane. You whisper. Yeah, but we're heroes. We don't do anything halfway. And when they both kiss you, each alone, you feel the flowers in your chest begin to wither, not with the pain, but with relief. You're done coughing up petals. You're done loving in silence. And as the sunset paints the sky in shades of red and orange, you think maybe this is what it feels like when love finally blooms into something real. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And goodbye.